Once upon a time, in the town of Salem, Massachusetts, there lived a young girl named Abigail. Abigail was a mischievous child who loved to play pranks on her friends and family. One day, while playing in the woods with her friends, Abigail stumbled upon a book of spells. Intrigued, she began to experiment with the spells, hoping to impress her friends with her newfound power. Unfortunately, Abigail's experiments did not go unnoticed. Soon, strange things began to happen in the town of Salem. Animals were found dead, crops failed, and people began to fall ill. Rumors began to spread that witches were to blame for the strange occurrences. Before long, Abigail and her friends were accused of witchcraft. Abigail, terrified of what might happen to her, began to point fingers at others in the town, claiming that they too were witches. Her accusations quickly spiraled out of control, and soon dozens of people were arrested and put on trial for witchcraft. The trials were chaotic and unfair. Accused individuals were subjected to harsh interrogations and torture, and many were forced to confess to crimes they had not committed. The trials were presided over by judges who were more concerned with maintaining their own power than with finding the truth. In the end, over 200 people were accused of witchcraft, and 20 were executed. Abigail, who had started it all, eventually fled the town and was never seen again. The Salem witch trials remain a dark chapter in American history, a cautionary tale of what can happen when fear and hysteria grip a community. Today, we look back on the events of that time with horror and sadness, but we also remember the bravery of those who stood up against the injustice and fought for the truth. So the next time you're tempted to play a prank or experiment with something that might not be safe, remember the story of Abigail and the Salem witch trials. Remember the importance of taking responsibility for our actions and the dangers of spreading fear and misinformation. And most importantly, remember that the truth is always worth fighting for.